Hey guys, it is 6 years married today. You guys, I'm back from church and the children, everybody has gone upstairs, and I needed to just film this video to start this vlog. It's literally our 60th anniversary today, and I'm just grateful to God. That's what I can say. I'm just really grateful to God. If you had told me to visualize my life as a young girl navigating life, starting up a career, trying to find what businesses I can do to augment as well, navigating relationships and trust issues, and seeking counseling to heal myself, from issues personally that I knew I had, in fact, walking into the relationship helped me even understand that there are certain areas in my life that I thought these things were normal that were not normal. So if you had asked me, 6 years back, I would not have visualized how beautiful my life is gonna be 6 years later in marriage. And if you had even asked me to picture my children, my family, my husband is not someone that I knew when I was growing up, or he used to live around the environment that I grew up, or the city that I grew up and all. Like, we literally did not even go to school together and all. But through the course of life, you guys know how I met my husband. If you don't know that, you can go and watch the video. It was via BBM. A friend of mine had posted my picture, and he had asked for my BBM pin and all of that. And still then, I was just hell-bent on, please, even when she showed me his picture that this guy is interested in me, I was like, please, I don't want young boy. Because I used to think that it was matured guys that we really want to handle marriage, take care of a home and all of that. You guys, when God just prepares somebody for you, it might not come in the picture that you have visualized it, but be discerning enough to know when he brings it your way. When he brings him your way, be discerning enough to know. Because I feel like because I pended my husband's BBM request for so many months. He kept telling my friend even kept, if I got to a point, my friend was even shouting at me like, wait till they worry you, Boma. Hey, wait till they worry you, this guy likes you, he has just seen your picture and everything and all. Answer him now, like, even if it's okay, you don't even want at the end of the day, but just give him a listening ear. And from one BBM message to the next BBM message, to calls, to text messages, and to literally a life together, and to children together, I would say this: who you marry is very important, very, very important. I mean, a lot of us that have even been married now are lucky enough that we got married to the people that we got married, even with the questions that we asked, even with everything that we felt like we knew, and found some level of peace in all of these things. But the things that are beginning to unfold these days, I'm like, oh, thank you, Lord Jesus. But I would say this: who you marry can either make your life go forward, backward, kukerewaka. You guys, I want to be serious in this video. I don't want to laugh, but it can actually make your life go crooked, straight, or I don't know what is happening. And I will say this also, right? Let me just talk to people that are my personality. If you're watching me and you know that I don't like to stay at a place, that I have this fire burning inside of me, like I must make it. I just have this fire burning inside of me. I don't see limitations. I strive as much as possible for success and all. And if you're that person, you're a single girl. Because I remember when I wanted to acquire something really, really big for myself, when I started working back then, I had gathered money and I wanted to pay for a particular thing. The person I was dating that time was like, will you even see anybody to marry if you want to start like this? Will you even see anybody to marry you, or whatnot and whatnot, right? But when I met my husband, I knew that this guy was a gardener. Even down to this, my business. I have done several businesses, being married, being in a relationship with my husband, and he has watered them. especially with this my KK, you know, even with Cookie Glam hairs and everything. He used to do the branded bags. He used to fly over. If I had like pop-up shows and all, he will come support me. And down to this KK, the structures that are in this business, you guys will see how seriously I have built this business. The structures, the in fact, recently he even had to print out like terms and conditions for my clients before anything starts, before conversations or anything starts, so that nobody tries to micromanage or even takes advantage of me. That is when the Bible talks about partnership. That is when, you know, the Bible is telling you that one will chase 1,000 and two will chase 10,000. You know, even with his career and other things, I support him as well. But he, my husband, is a very supportive person. He's a very supportive husband to me. He has not crippled my wings. There are some husbands that don't even want you to show their faces on YouTube, and you will realize that, oh, maybe when you even start making money off the thing, that's when they want to start putting their heads and putting their faces and want to start forming like they've been there from the beginning and all. Before monetization, my husband was there. Bumsy Sports was literally a name that he gave to this YouTube channel. Yes, and he's just been there all the step of the way. And especially even this my KK events and decor, I mean, I picked up my bag, packed up my bag. I had an event. I had one of my biggest events yet, and I traveled for 5 days. No questions, no questions, just support. Okay, you need to do this. Okay, we need to print out more ID cards, more shirts for the people that are working with you. We need to structure it this way. Your media team, tell them to get me the login, everything, as you are, what they call it, as they are doing the videos and everything. The page has to be active on that day. People need to see what you are doing. And I'm just grateful to God. I mean, we don't have all the money in the world, but we plan ourselves as a family. We plan, and I'm thankful for an accountable husband. I'm just thankful, to be very honest with you. I'm thankful. Our comfort is his priority. I'm just really grateful, to be very honest with you. And I would say, please marry a gardener. Marry a gardener. When I mean a gardener, marry someone that you will look back on your life many years, even after the marriage. You are better than where you started from. You are a lot better, be it as an individual or even as a couple. You are a lot better than when you started from. You guys, if you look at my pictures from before and even now, you know, there's a lot of growth. We're just going down memory lane, you know, 6 years ago and all. And I'm just thankful. We're not really where we want to be. We have prayer points that are pending to be answered and all. But I know that God is in this marriage. And I know that, you know, we are not doing society marriage. We are doing God's ordained marriage. I'm just very thankful for Mr. Obichuk's in my life. You guys, 6 years of bliss. I cannot even thank God. A lot of people will get married. They will cut off social media, cut off so many things. You can't hear from them. They'll cut off their friends. Their husbands don't even want their friends to come over in their homes. Their husbands don't even, like, their husbands are literally lords over them. But this is friendship, this is partnership, this is sweetness, you know. This is the wine that never runs dry. Yes. This is that sweet wine that never runs dry. And I know that, you know, this is for life, this is forever. I'm happy where I am. You guys can see that I am happy where I am. I don't even need you to see it. I just need to be happy. But I'm telling you that I'm happy where I am. And yeah, it's 6 years today. You guys, I am not a so jewelry person. I'm that person that I would wear a jewelry and I will miss it. If you've been watching me for a long time, Mr. Obichuk's gave this to me first as a commitment, and then I've been wearing it. If you have been, I've taken this to my both labor rooms. I've been wearing it. Once I take away jewelries, I misplace them. If I take away my earrings, just know that it's gone. If I take away anything, I know that it's gone. But these precious items that my husband has given to me as a sign of commitment to me, I have worn it. I wear it to sleep. I wear it because I know how scattered I can be. I wear it to sleep, I wear it to bath, I wear it to do everything. If you guys know, if I'm waking up in the morning, my ring is always on my finger. My necklace is always on my neck. But you guys, please say a word of prayer for myself and my husband. It is 6 years today. We definitely have something planned out for later in the evening, and I hope you guys will enjoy this vlog. You can take out 1 or 2 things from this video, and I'll see you guys
a few moments later.
Hey guys, we just got back. Oh, this is about past 11, and we just got back from the movies, myself and my husband. You guys, it is 6 years. It is 6 years, and what do you have to say? Why are you laughing? What do you have to say? How has 6 years been for you? How has 6 years been married to me? Like me, oh, not Bumsy Sports, to me. How has 6 years been?
6 years, in all honesty, it's been a ride. It's been a ride. It's been a fun-filled ride as well, filled with so many adventures.
Yeah.
And I'm obviously filled with so many adventures and parties organized by Bumsy Sport. But through it all, right, I was just talking to my wife on our way, you know, talking about people who got married after we got married, that their marriages are no more today, and how we cannot take for granted, you know, where we are today and how far God has brought us. So I'm grateful to God. I also thank God for being at the center of it all and being the foundation of our love story. Because the truth is, if it's not him, if it wasn't him, I don't know, well, maybe we would have missed it. Maybe today we probably will be, you know, maybe not married, or even married and divorced already. So this is 6 years, guys, and cheers to forever. 6 years, of course, but now you're supposed to be a marriage counselor. I don't be old man.
You're supposed to be a marriage counselor.
I don't be old man.
What's the wise words you have
what can I say to people who want to get married?
Yeah, from your 6 years experience, like what can you say? Like, how is marriage?
So I would say, if you plan on getting married, right, follow who no road. Follow who no road, in the sense that, you know, marry someone whose heart is after God, whether male or female, you know, because it's easy for you to work with that kind of person. And marriage is 2 people who are willing to work together. So there's a lot of intentionality, you know, in marriage, right? So essentially what I'm saying is that can 2 people work unless they agree, right? So if you guys don't agree, you cannot work things out. You have to be intentional, you have to agree, and you have to put God first. When you put God first, He will guide you.
Pastor Obichuk. Okay, so what do you have to tell couples about like conflict resolution in marriage? Because a lot of conflict resolution just leads to divorces.
A lot of conflicts.
So yeah, a lot of conflicts, right, just leads to divorce, and people are no more together. Love just turns to hate almost immediately.
I would say don't sweep it under the carpet. Talk about it. Communicate. That word cannot be overemphasized. Always talk about issues, and talk about things that bother you. Talk about things that you don't like. Talk about things that you like.
Yeah.
You know, ask your partner questions about things she likes and things she doesn't like, or things he likes and things he doesn't like. That way you're able to, you know, sort of understand your partner even better.
Is that how you resolve conflict in your own marriage?
Well, it's part of it, you know, but like I said, talk about it. Don't sweep it under the carpet. Communicate. Communication for me is key. And don't let the sun go down on your anger. You know what that means.
Anyways, it's not all conflict that needs to be talked about. So I beg you guys just move on from it. It's not all. Mr. Obichuk likes to talk, and let's address it. Me, I'm like, I beg. Let's just move
Look
on.
at this one. you is the move on, or you is the one like to say let's talk about it and I want to move on.
I'm just saying that for the deep ones, for the not so deep ones, I'm like, there's no point.
You know, people are different. The things you and I say, or the ones you say not so deep, might be so another person very deep.
It's true, Sha. It's true. So please talk about everything.
The way you would tell me, oh, this and this and this, we have to talk about it. You cannot see what I'm saying. Can we move on? That's the way the other person will be saying, okay, you expect me to sweep this under the carpet, and you've not even talked about it. You've not addressed it. How can we then move on from this?
True that.
You know?
True that. But anyways, guys, we need to head upstairs. Tomorrow is work, and we'll definitely see you guys in our next video. I hope you enjoyed this vlog, and bye guys.
Have a good night.